when you are done and your students have actually filled in your form or taken your quiz, you can sit and watch them reply. As they hit the submit button, it gives you the exact date and time that they submitted. It gives you their username, and then you also asked for their first and last name. And so their first and last name will be listed below, as well as their answers. Now, there are a few different ways that you can organize their answers. And one is just by looking at the spreadsheet. So just like we did in Google Spreadsheets, you can do conditional formatting. And so to do that, you can click on the little arrow at the very top of each of these columns and go to conditional formatting. So here I can say if text contains always, I can choose a background color and make it green. Add another rule. If text contains sometimes, I can choose a background color and make it yellow. And then maybe never, background color, red. Save rules. So now I can see it will automatically change my answers. So as the students are filling them in, it can change the colors of the answers. This is great if you're doing a pre-assessment and you want students to see right or wrong answers. So the right answer is highlighted in green and the wrong answer is highlighted in a different color. Then you can show it up on the screen. Usually I would delete their names first, but I'd show it up on the screen and you can see which questions most students already know the answer to, as well as which questions you really need to work on. One teacher at our school uses this all of the time for a review before a quiz or a test, so that he can go through with each class and see which questions they need clarified before they go home to study that night. So that's one way you can look at your data. It's pretty straightforward. Another way is if you go up here and click on Form. It gives you some different options. You can edit the form, meaning if you wanted to change some of these questions, you can just go back in and edit. You can send it to someone else. So if there are other teachers that you want to be able to use this form, you can send it to them in an email. You can go directly to your live form. So if you forget what it actually looks like in the live form, if you click go to live form, it brings you right to it. You can embed it in a web page, which it gives you the embed code. But one thing that I like is show summary of responses. If you click here, you can see the summaries of responses. If you've used multiple choice questions, it gives you pie chart results. And if you've used the check boxes, it actually gives you bar graph results. This is really great if you are using this as something to measure one of your SMART goals. It's very easy just to print out your results and you have your data charts right here. It's also great to be able to look at it and see what your kids still need to work on and what they've already accomplished. So once again, you can use conditional formatting. It's a little arrow here, conditional formatting, and that changes the color of the cells. Or you can go in here and go show summary of responses, and you can see the summaries of responses here.